Across decision-making bodies at the federal, state, or local levels, youth voices are often missing. And that's a huge problem. One that the 10th House of Representatives promised to correct in their legislative agenda, which they created in 2023. That promise is our promise of the week. The 10th House of Representatives said that they would mandate youth representation in decision-making bodies at all levels of government by making it compulsory for the powers that be to reserve seats for young people in boards, committees, or councils at federal, local, and state levels. Now, this is such an important promise for many reasons. For one, over 74% of Nigeria's population are below the age of 35, and 40% of registered voters at the 2023 elections are below the age of 35. But still, youth representation is piss poor. In fact, youth candidacy at the 2023 election was just about 29%, and youth occupy less than 4% of seats at the 10th House of Representatives and less than 10% of seats at state assemblies. How do youths get such low representation when they literally constitute majority of the population? They say the young people represent the future because they are the leaders of tomorrow. But what type of future are we building? What type of democracy are we practicing when the youths are relegated to the background? This is so harmful to our future. Even the legislators have acknowledged this. I mean, they promised to legislate laws that will change this. We're talking about quotas, reserved seats, age caps for certain positions, and even co-opted youth members with voting rights. An opportunity like this would help youth move from helpless victims of policies to co-creators of policies. This would also enable us to change some of the outdated things that we still see. Unfortunately, this very important promise is still categorized not yet rated on the legislative agenda meter on Promise Tracker NG. This means that nothing has been done on this promise yet. If you're under 35 or just even care about the future, ask, are there youths at the table, or are decisions being made about youths without youths? Track this promise and many more on promisetracker.ng. Reach out to your representative and demand action on these very important commitments. Use your platforms to raise awareness about the need for youth representation. Demand that in decision-making bodies at all levels of government, the youths are adequately represented. Because if youths are not at the table, then youths are on the menu. Just saying.